Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to this Yin Yoga practice. So today's practice we are going to follow a nice relaxing practice, all the asanas. We are going to explore the forward bend and the impact of the forward bend on our mind. This practice is just to calm yourself down, to de-stress yourself, unwind completely. So if you're having a tough day, especially when you have multiple thoughts running in your mind, this practice will definitely help you sort those thoughts out, emptying your mind and get into the stillness and touch that quiet stillness within you. So let's get started. Let's get on the mat and begin this practice. So I'm sitting over the mat. However, if you want, you can practice this on your bed as well, because we don't have to be very particular about the alignment or anything of that sort. We are going to just relax into our asanas today and work a bit on our body, but mainly on our mind. So to begin with, a short breath awareness. Maybe we will watch about 3 to 4 breaths, but we will take deep breath. Usually we watch natural rhythm, but right now we are going to center ourselves with some deep breath. So you can close your eyes and let us begin. Let us take a nice deep breath in and exhale longer if possible. And try to have a controlled flow of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. And let us join the palms together in the heart center. We'll be chanting one Om to begin our session. If you want, you can join me in, or you can simply watch your breath. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Place your palms behind you and let us extend the legs out. Of course, I have some props here, so if you want, you can use these props, but it's not necessary. You can grab some pillows, cushion, or bolster if you have anything around you. So as you extend your legs out, place your palms on either side and start to walk your palms forward, taking your chest down, dropping the head towards the legs. You can release your feet, relax them. You don't have to keep them active by pointing your toes up. And over here now, if you feel that you want to support your head with a bolster or a block, you can have it. You can also keep books and maybe 2-3 pillows, 2-3 cushions, making a pile, and just simply hug your bolster or the block and just resting your head over the props, whatever props that you are using. And for some of you, you may just be in the center, and if that's the case, if you're not able to go deep down, then you can just use the bolster and rest your head over the bolster like this. A pillow will not support you like this because it will just fall, but bolster can support you. So you can do this. You can simply rest your chest over the bolster or your forearms. Just explore, see what is working for you the best, and just do that. Remember to find your edge. In Yin Yoga, we find the edge, we find the balance point for ourselves, which feels the most comfortable for us. So, which means we are not, when we find that balance point, which means we are not going too deep into our asana that it becomes difficult for us to hold. We are finding a point which is comfortable enough for us, as well as at the same time, there is some work happening in the body. But today, even if there's no work happening, that's fine. If you want to be completely in your comfort, that's perfectly fine. And once you find your edge, just get into stillness, watching your breath. And this time we are going to watch the natural rhythm of our breath. Do not worry about your spine, let it round if it is rounding. Keep going back to your breath. So today we are saying that we are relaxing. What does that mean to relax? So for body, relaxation means that you're just allowing your body to be. You're allowing your body to go wherever it wants to go, do whatever it wants to do, and you're not holding on to your muscles. And for mind, that is what relaxation is. You're not trying to control your thoughts, you're not trying to control your emotions. You're watching them, experiencing them as it is without rejecting them, without having any kind of resistance to them. So there is nothing that we are doing actively. We are just relaxing and watching as if you're lying down on a recliner in a theater and watching the movie, watching all the characters do their job, watching their emotions. Let us relax into our witnessing, into our watching. Your body may automatically go down. Find the new edge, allow it to go down. So I'm not holding on to my torso, I'm allowing my torso to relax, I'm allowing my shoulders to relax. And I'm getting in touch with my stillness. And if you feel like you can keep coming back to your breath, or if your mind is wandering, like I said, today we are relaxing, we are not controlling anything. Let it wander, watch where it goes, what it says. Prepare to come out. Lift yourself back up. Bring the sole of your feet together. Separate your knees. Make a nice diamond shape in between your feet and your groin. And we are going to fold forward again into this asana. Again, if you want, grab the props I like to keep a bolster usually over my ankles, but I also like to keep a cushion under my ankles because it starts hurting after a certain period of time. So maybe place a cushion, or you can keep a folded towel, blanket, anything, a bed sheet, anything that works best for you. If you don't want to use the bolster, that's perfectly fine. You can simply place your palms maybe over your shin or outside, or maybe hug your toes if you go all the way down and drop your head. Don't worry about rounding your spine. Some of you may not be able to go that deep, which means you can simply maybe hold on to your thighs and allow your chest to drop down, or onto your shin, simply resting your palms on the side. So whatever works for you, wherever you feel your best, wherever you feel you can relax. Remember that that's our main objective today, to relax. So maybe getting into the first edge to find our stillness. And once you get into your first edge, that is when we decide to remain still. And of course, you can move when you find a new edge or you feel something is uncomfortable and you want to change that to bring yourself back into your comfort. So you may notice, as you notice your thoughts, that there are some thoughts we consistently avoid, reject. We don't want to look at them. And that is why they keep coming back. And that resistance itself, when you remove it, your mind gets into relaxing state because you are allowing and let the thoughts come. They are not going to harm you in any way as long as you can objectively watch them and notice them and consciously choose if you want to do something about them or not. Sometimes they could be related to a hurt, that someone has hurt you, someone has broken your trust, your heart. It could be anything, or anything that someone has said that you did not like. And allowing yourself to feel that feeling completely instead of resisting it. Sometimes we also set standards and ideals for ourselves. I don't want to feel that way. I'm strong. I remain unaffected. I mean, that happened with me. I was like that because I wanted to remain unaffected, but that's not who I was. I used to get affected. And whenever I used to get affected, that itself used to affect me, that why am I affected? I shouldn't be affected. So I used to resist that effect. And then I eventually realized that I think giving in and just letting everything be is pure relaxation. It's not the absence of those thoughts. It's not the absence of those emotions. It is the absence of that resistance itself. So let us just contemplate on that a bit while we are also trying to connect with our body and relax. And you sweep your awareness throughout the body, you'll find your body automatically gets into a tensed state wherein your mind just try to hold on to your shoulders, your feet, your legs. When you sweep your awareness, it will release. It is mind's nature to get control. Or do we say wanting to be controlling? It's funny. And press your palms down to lift yourself back up. Let us move to the next asana from here. So I have included asanas wherein you are also working on your hips, relaxing, releasing a lot of tension and stored emotions. It is said that whatever you resist, whatever all the emotions that you have suppressed get stored in your hip area. And when you do these asanas, when you do work on your hips, you end up releasing those suppressed emotions, and that is why you feel a lot lighter in your hips. I mean, I have no proof for that, but it is always said, and I have seen that how these practices definitely help me feel much better in my hip and abdomen area. So let's move to the another one. I'm going to open my right leg, bend your left knee, bring it closer to your groin. Again, if you want, use the prop. If not, that's perfectly fine. You can simply walk your palms forward as far as you can and sink your head down, maybe placing your forehead down, forearms down. And like I said, some of you may be just up. You can just drop your head, allow your spine to round if that is happening. Some of you may feel a bit of strain under the knee. You can roll a towel and place a towel or a blanket under, place a towel or a napkin under the knee. Like I said, once you get into your edge, find your edge and then get comfortable, relax your torso and see if you want to use a prop, cushion, bolster, anything. So all the calming effect, all the yoga asanas, the forward folds bring a calming effect to you. And that is why in mostly whenever I do sessions on de-stressing and calm your mind, I include forward folds, wherein you drop your head down towards the gravity. It does work wonders. Whenever you find the new edge, of course, you can keep going down. You can allow your chest to be pulled down by the gravity. And when you closely notice, you will see a small little coming down, very gentle, just inch by inch. Your body is coming down, and without you even knowing, you get into a new edge. It's beautiful how slowly your body starts to open up and watching that happening. So, of course, keeping your mind relaxed requires a lot of awareness. Otherwise, it comes back to taking charge and then starts to try and control every situation that we are in. But once we become aware and we get into watchfulness, the mind automatically relaxes. Sometimes you will notice that the thoughts just disappear. It's not that you are actively suppressing them, they just disappear. And let us move to other side. So you can place your palms down, lift yourself back up. I am really enjoying this right now. I also had like a bit of tension in last few months. I was having too many allergies, skin issues, pimples all over my face. And I was really resisting all of it that was happening. And yeah, but it did require a lot of self awareness, a lot of work for me to accept what was happening and to be able to bear with it without resisting it. So that's why I plan to do this session today. So let us get into the other side. So yes, of course, it's weird, like because I have had these realizations for so long. What is relaxation? How I can control my power. I've been doing this on and off, but it is a consistent work. It is a never-ending process. Once you realize it's not that the work is done, the integration and implementation takes a lot of self-awareness, a lot of self-healing work, and it depends on how badly that you want to heal yourself, how badly that you want to take charge of your own life and not run by any conditioning and programming that has been done over the years. So it depends on one's perseverance, I guess. And yoga does help with all of that a lot. Yoga has an art, I think, wherein people start first with physical work, but then it really pulls you into your mind, it really pulls you inward. So that's the most beautiful part of yoga. Press your palms down, lift yourself up, walk your palms back. Well done. So let us now move to another asana. We are going to lie down on our back, and I'm going to lie down into butterfly, sleeping butterfly. So bringing the sole of your feet together, again keeping a diamond shape, or you can bring your heels as close to your groin as possible. Now over here you have an option to either place a bolster or maybe 2-3 pillows touching your sacrum, one the shorter side of the bolster, and very nicely first start to put your back vertebrae by vertebrae. So don't make a jerk kind of movement to go down, just vertebrae by vertebrae. Place your back over the bolster, and I like to stretch my head up, hands up. You can do that, or you can place your palms on the side. If you want, support your knees with the cushion, so you can keep a cushion under your knees like this to support. Like I said, you can do this without a prop as well. You can directly lie down on the mat, but I would like to lie down on the bolster. Make sure you take your head your hair loosen up your hair so it doesn't affect you, it doesn't poke you at the back of your head. And find a nice position for your palms. Adjust yourself as much as you want. Find your edge, perfect edge for yourself. If your knees are here, that's fine. If they're going all the way down, that's also beautiful. Then allow the gravity to just work on the body. And let us relax here. Allow your hands to just fall apart. If you feel you need more area for your head, you can place a cushion or a pillow in a horizontal position. You can also place a blanket if you don't feel comfortable like this. And let your body be. Let your mind be. Let us just watch the show. Everything, how we are feeling good, feeling bad, everything. See if we can just not judge. And if we are judging, that's also fine. So, relaxing like that. Allow judgments to happen. And if you're naturally not judging, that's beautiful. And if you're judging your judgment that you are judging, let that also be. So there's so many layers that your mind takes you into. It creates such a beautiful trap of thinking, of thoughts. And thoughts are not bad. They are beautiful. But shouldn't we be able to watch them? We should be. We should be watching them. We should be aware of them. When people try to meditate, they try to control their thoughts, but that's not what it is. Allowing everything to be is relaxing into your meditation and going deeper into the layers of your mind, because when you start watching your mind, you start getting into the layers, you start recognizing yourself and the world in general. The functioning and the nature of mind. And that is what is also called flow, the flow of life. You must have heard Taoism, some people call it Taoism. So some of you must have read the book, The Tao Way of Life, wherein you allow yourself to flow. You don't resist, reject anything. You allow everything in. You don't want to change anything. All you do is you be with life and you watch it happening to you. So we do our work. It's not non-doing. We do our work. We take our actions. But we let life decide. We let the existence decide what happens, the results. And we don't try to have control over the results. We don't worry about the results. We wait and watch what is going to happen. And there's a lot of excitement filled in that, right? Like you're not knowing what is going to happen. That's beautiful, I think. So letting go of the need to try to control the outcome of anything that we are doing. is basically going with the flow of life. And bring your palms outside your knees. Push your knees back in together. Your groin muscles coming back to the neutral position. Place your palms on the side. If you are sleeping on the bolster, lift yourself back up first. Use the arm strength to lift up. And then you can remove the bolster and lie down directly on your mat. So for a minute, we will get into banana asana, one of my favorite side release, also the relaxing asanas. Bring your feet together and move your feet to your right. Maybe place your left ankle over your right ankle. Move your torso to the right as well. Maybe catching hold of your right wrist with the left palm. You can stretch it up or keep your elbows bent. And then rest your head to the opposite side on the upper arm of the opposite side. And relax. A bit of side release here. Breathe. Come back to the center. And let's change the side. Giving you silence time here. I've spoken a lot during the session. I feel sometimes things just flow. And let us come back to the center. Relax a bit into Shavasana. Allow your legs to be away, maybe touching the longer edge of your mat, arms away, so your armpits Can also breathe, tucking your chin slightly in. If you want, cover yourself with a bed sheet. You may want to rest your head over the cushion. You can do that. And just relax. There's nothing to do here. We are just relaxing into our being, allowing your body to surrender on the mat. Let it march into the floor, into your mat. You can feel the space around you and find yourself relaxing into the space. Into the present moment, and we are not trying to go anywhere from this moment, just relaxing into it, feeling it completely, everything about this moment. Any touch, any smell, anything, any intuition, your sixth sense, any feelings, any emotions, anything that you can experience right now that comes into your awareness. Relax into that. And feel free to continue in this relaxation for as long as you want. And if you want to come out, bring your awareness to your toes, fingers, moving them gently. Maybe move your head from one side to the other. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body. And as you exhale, release, bend your knees, roll over to your right. Take a moment here, press your palm down, lift yourself back up. Coming into your sitting asana. So we are going to practice just 3 rounds of Brahmari Pranayama. For that we are going to use a mudra, so you can stretch your arms up, bend your elbows, bringing your fingers towards your head. So we'll be resting our 4 fingers over the head, and we'll be using the thumb to close the flap of the ears, or you can directly close your ears. Since as we exhale, we make humming sound in this pranayama to calm our mind, to create that vibration in the head. We want to close our ears so that we can feel the impact of the vibration. So we are going to inhale normally, just like that. And when you exhale, you're going to make humming sound like something like this. Go as per your breath pattern. Do not strain your lungs. You don't have to follow me. I may be shorter or longer than you. Doesn't matter. Follow your own breath. Taking your mudra. Close your eyes. Lift your torso nicely, giving some nice space into your torso. Inhale. No, normal breath. Inhale. And one more round. Inhale. Release. Just feeling the vibration in the head. I really hope this session has helped you in some way. If you have enjoyed the session with me, you can hit the like button, comment or subscribe if you haven't already. We will be sealing this practice with 1 Om, so you can join your palms together to the heart center. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in. I wish you a wonderful day or evening ahead. I hope to see you soon again. Until then, bye bye.